ICANN technical engagement is a reaffirmation, in fact, of ICANN role and relationship with the technical ecosystem. As you know, ICANN, its first objective is mainly to coordinate policy development for number names, and that's happened in its day-to-day activities. Name has taken some precedence over the past few years, but we share as a community a responsibility of ensuring that the internet is run securely with stability and resiliency, and that is a public shared responsibility that we have. But that responsibility beyond policy lies as well on technical coordination. So the role of technical engagement is to develop those relationships with other organizations that share the same responsibility, sustain them, and make sure that I can continue in long term, continue building those relationships, continue evolving the cooperation with the technical community, including the RAR, the ITF, W3C, ISOC, and other organizations that are actively involved in the technical aspect of the internet development. So that's the main goal. But to do that, we have two aspects. We have the internal aspect, ensuring that this is properly built into ICANN strategy, and then secondly, ensure that our partner and our peer understand as well where we are going, and we build a proper framework for this kind of coordination, collaboration, and cooperation. It's not something that ICANN has been very active on over the past year, but it's something that we want to reinforce, because we think that joining our effort with others will bring us a little bit further. If you look at the new structure of ICANN, there is a huge emphasis on the regional engagement. So our global technical engagement lies a lot on regional engagement strategy. And in Asia Pacific, for instance, not only we have a regional somebody that takes care of the regional engagement, but also we have a hub here. So it makes Asia Pacific a very specific region for us, and we are going to build the technical engagement based on the regional strategy. And that's what we try to do in other regions as well. First of all, understanding what is the need of the community in those regions in terms of technical engagement, in terms of improving work with the area, who are one of the organizations that have a very well distributed structure, how we can strengthen our cooperation with the area on technical aspect of the regional strategy. That is the first thing. So we are working with the APAC hub to focus on the technical aspect of the regional strategy, and that technical aspect include capacity building, for instance, where we have a team at ICANN that has been actively involved in different aspects of capacity building, DNSSEC, or cybersecurity with law enforcement, for instance. We want to beef up on those activities and see how we can develop more partnership with local players, regional NOGs or regional NOC like APNIC. Beyond that, there is a new aspect of this technical engagement as well, which is IPv6 deployment and awareness. It is not an area where ICANN has been very active over the past few years, but we are looking at how we can bring our contribution to this effort by looking more specifically at which aspect of the IPv6 deployment is very tied to ICANN mission. And more precisely, we are looking at our contractual relationship. As the area they have contract and agreement with their member for providing them service. ICANN has contractual relationship as well. And we are looking at how we can use those contractual relationship and looking at our circle of influence and develop an IPv6 program toward those persons. But there again, we don't want to reinvent the whole wheel. We want to build this on top of what the area have already done, on what organizations like ISOC are doing, and see how we can put together our effort and be more effective touching people or group of people that we have not been able or that have not been able to approach more easily. So that is a new aspect of technical engagement, a more active participation in IPv6 uptake.